Google defines a vision board as a collage of images and words representing a person's wishes or goals intended to serve as inspiration or motivation. Chances are you've already heard about vision boards before because I feel like they've really gained in popularity, but they're essentially just a board of images that are meant to remind you of things that you want in your life, whether that's things or places you want to visit, or people, relationships, emotions you want to feel, how you want to feel physically. Like, all those things can be represented on your vision board. As of right now, this is my vision board. It's more like a vision door because it is on my door to my bedroom, and this is actually like one of my favorite vision boards I've ever done because it's in a place where I see it all the time. I do my makeup here, I do my hair here, I check myself in the mirror before I head out the door to make sure I haven't, you know, forgotten to button a shirt or so. I don't know, you know, you always check yourself before you leave. So this is somewhere that gets, you know, paid attention to a lot, and I like the fact that my vision board is around it because it allows me the chance to, you know, multitask. While I'm doing my hair, I'm also looking around on my door, seeing the images, and those images are kind of being repeated in my mind on a daily basis. And that's, I think, one of the strengths of the vision board, is that it's an opportunity to always be in tune with what you want your future to look like. It's also often, the vision board is tied with the law of attraction. There's a lot of stuff on the internet about the law of attraction and vision boards and the spirituality of it, and this idea of, like, you know, the energy that you put out into the world is what you attract back into your life. So if you're thinking positively, you're going to attract positive things. If you're thinking negatively, you're going to attract negative things. It's something that I think is really powerful because then it really challenges me to take control of my thoughts. Even though people can't know my thoughts, it doesn't mean that they can't be damaging. So I try and keep things a little bit more positive. Try is the key word. Since this has been my vision board for the past year and a half, I feel the need to do some changes, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to take you through the process of redoing my vision board. Step one is going to involve taking all of this off, and then we're gonna go from there. Some of the images have started coming off, and you know, the humidity in my room has made some of the paper just curl up, like that one, that little guy over there, poor thing. The washi tape hasn't ruined my door, so that's great. I wasn't entirely confident that I wouldn't have some paint chips missing, so you know, that's a win. One of the things on my vision board was to reach 100,000 subscribers, and that happened in 2018, which is kind of crazy. It's cool when you see an image that you put on here, you know, actually happen in real life. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's neat. Another one that was on my board was to go to the Lelo bookstore in Portugal, which, side note, if you want to see what that looked like, click the vlog that I did in Portugal. One of the things I told myself since going to this bookstore in Porto is that anytime I go to a bookstore around the world, I'm going to pick up a copy of Harry Potter in that country's language. And then hopefully I'll just have tons of copies of Harry Potter from all over the world. I think that'll be really cool. I am recording right now, thank God. I'm also dusting this door and going to spray it down with some all-purpose cleaner, just because I think the washi tape will have a better time sticking to a super clean surface than a dusty one, which may or may not have been what I did with my first one, and then the washi tape started peeling and things started happening. So we're gonna try something different. I'm gonna try and actually be a proper adult and clean things before I use them. Oh man, this door has not been cleaned in many moons. When it comes to finding images for your vision board, you can use magazines and newspapers. The huge bonus there is that you don't have to print them. So because I don't have access to magazines or newspapers, I am printing everything, which it kind of is great because it gives me the freedom to, you know, go looking for images that really spark something in me. And I'm not super serious about my images either, you know. There are certain core themes in my vision board that I like to have on there, But if there's an image that pops up that for some reason just I really like looking at, and it's a picture of a coffee cup, then, you know, it's going on the vision board. I like to have fun with this. So I go on Pinterest for my images. Something I want to make a theme though in this vision board is to have more illustrations on my door. Not just photographs of things, but actually something that someone drew, whether it's by hand or digitally, like just something a little bit more artsy. I don't know, I find art really inspiring right now. I'm trying to get into painting, and it's cool to see, you know, different styles. So I think that's something I'm gonna look for. When it comes to adding quotes, I do like to add some affirmations, things that I can say whether it's in my head or out loud while I'm doing my makeup or something like that. That just channels the thoughts in my head into a more positive direction.
Melt me down and let's make some new hands. Melt me down and mold me in your art tonight. Melt me down and let's make some new limbs. Melt me down and make me of the city tonight. Of the city tonight. Oh, of the city tonight. Of the city tonight.
All the images are printed and they've been cut out. My hand is permanently going to be doing this, scissoring. Now it's time for the fun part, the putting things on the door. I'm gonna use some black washi tape to do that. And let's get going. Oh yeah, this is happening. Okay.
Something calls, makes you wanna go there. Something right, landing in your empty arms. Something fine, coming out of nowhere. Something says, this is where the good times are. Clear as water, direct your views across that border, where they know how good this feels. And in the dead of night, you can hear the people sing.
That's what I have for today. I'm loving the way it's looking, but I realized I didn't have enough images to fill up the bottom. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Was it worth it for the view? It all looked good from up there. All the roses were in bloom, and there was pollen in the air. It all comes and goes. It all comes and goes. All these woes.
So I spent the last couple days finishing up the door, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I'm so glad I took the time to completely fill up the door because it looks so much more impressive that way. I've never done it like that, and it's probably my favorite vision board yet. I highly recommend taking the time to do this for yourself. It doesn't have to be as big as a door, because let me tell you, I had to get a lot of images up there to fill the whole space, but it is such a great mindful activity, and the result is something, a board of images and quotes or anything that that really resonates with you. So you'll probably end up loving it at the end. I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. Be sure to let me know in the comments below whether or not you have a vision board, or if you're going to create one, or if you've done one in the past. I'd love to hear your experiences. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you all very soon with a new video. Until then, bye guys. It is so beautiful. My board is so beautiful.